Alright, we're at the next job, and I was just driving by. This guy he has a nice pretty company right here, but he's got a looks like a Lambo right there, and he has tons of nice older cars, stuff like that. But then if you pull back here, this guy likes the kind of cars Andrew Camerata does, these older Toyotas. And it looks like he has a Supra and another older Toyota right there too. He does, you know, the vinyl on the cars, like wrapping. That's what he does. He's got a pretty nice company. We're getting this one salted right here. And yeah, it's right by next to I-75 over here. See the 75 right to the right. I'm gonna fly through here real quick. I already salted over here. I gotta jump up on the sidewalk with the truck. Get this sidewalk right there. Alright, we're going down the sidewalk right now, and then I just kind of pop it over these rocks. Let's see, you're salting. Pop her over the rocks, and it sprays it right up on the sidewalk. And now there's another bed right here. I'm just gonna pop over the rocks real quick. Boop, boop, boop. A doopy doopy. Getting some good coverage on those sidewalks. And yeah, that's as easy as it is. Don't even gotta get out of the truck. One thing when you do at a job, make sure you don't hit the Lamborghini or the Mercedes with salt. Very smart not to do that. So when you back up to it, you just turn it on real light spin. Stay away from it so you don't hit it. And get the sidewalk done, and then you're good. Because you don't want to have to get out and do any sidewalks. Up in there, I have to get, but the rest of it, I'll just back up to it and shoot it. I'll just back this bad boy up, right up to here. Right to the edge, as you can see on this camera. And I'll just turn it on. And it shoots it all up there for me. And I'll pull up, turn it off. And then I'll just back up again over the sidewalk, as you can see right there. Turn it on, pull out a little bit, turn it off. That's how we do it. And I gotta do where I can't get up there with the truck, but I can do most of the sidewalks with the truck. Alright, we're pulling up at the next job. Salvation Army. Put this thing on. Sorry about the camera. Oh, there we go. Turn the salt through. It's all nice and shiny. I want to get the job next door, that Amazon fulfillment center right there. Over there. That'd be a nice job to get. But this is a nice little job right here that I picked up. This little parking lot, and back here, and then it's got a building back here, and then a building up front for church, and then they got a building for rehab, and then they have a building for donations, I think, here, and then the whole back end is like some other kind of building that they like store stuff at, probably. And it's a big piece of property here. Hopefully I get the grass here this year too. That's what I'm trying to get. But let me get to salting. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Alright, this parking lot was already melted when I pulled up, but now it's even more gonna be melted, and we won't have any ice. I had to salt the sidewalks over here on this other side of the building because there was snow sticking all to them, because it's the shaded side of the building. Over here, got it all done. But usually if you do snow and it's like this, you get a snow that really doesn't stick. Shaded sides of the building are probably the stuff that you're gonna have to salt. Alright, see you at the next one. Alright, pulling up to another one of my jobs right here with the big point on the top of it. Let's get the salter going. Bam! Alright, we're spreading salt. It's starting to ice up a little bit tonight. It's getting a little slippery going through the parking lots as fast as I do. Let's get this bad boy done. We got a lot of square feet to cover. Probably can do it in about less than 5 minutes. I can get this whole parking lot done. Guys came here and salted. I want to just see if I can see any of it on the ground. Why did they throw it up there? Yeah, they did it. Did it real light. Alright, good. Not terrible. But they didn't listen to me. I said, don't throw it where it's dry under the canopies over there, and they did. Oh, while I'm at this job, Ryan, the guy who works for me, first day he worked for me, he didn't know nothing about this building. The reason I got this church right here is because one of my ex-girlfriends, her grandpa and father and family used to, you know, have something to do with this church. And they do all the plowing and landscaping. So these are these windows right here. So the first day Ryan ever worked for me, he's out shoveling all these walks. He's doing those ones over there, under there, and then it goes all the way, and then it goes back over there like you guys just seen back behind me. And he said, he came up to me all scared, and he's like, I seen a guy in the window over there. He's like, he was a big, he had a cowboy hat on, he was like a bigger dude, about 6'3", 6'4", and he's a big dude. And I was like, oh man, that sounds like Andrea's grandpa. And I didn't say nothing. He's like, he was a ghost in the window. And I was like, what? And it's so weird because her grandpa, I think, paid for a lot of this property, or like donated a lot of money and had a lot to do with it. And it's just crazy that he said that, because he didn't even know the story behind it. But Kale, like, I guess basically bought this whole thing and did a lot of stuff for this church, and it might have been him, but that's the story. Alright, we're just finishing up. Just did the party store down the street, and I was just at Knox, where you guys seen. And I'm gonna go do Lori's Lick 'em Up down the street here, and I'm going home. It's Saturday night, so a lot of the places I normally would do, I don't even have to do them because they don't have work tomorrow, and a lot of people don't want us to do them until Monday morning. So we're done for the night. John's did a couple jobs for me. It clogged up a little bit. That new salter that he got, the back end one, the rear end salter, holds like 5-10 bags of salt. We got to figure that out, maybe put a vibrator on it. But other than that, we're done for the night. So you guys have a good night. God bless. Like, subscribe, comment. I mean, if you guys got any questions, ask me. I'm a good guy. I'll talk to anybody. Just try not to be rude on the text, on the comments. But if you are, I might light you up too, back at you. So don't get mad what I say. Have a good one, everybody. Peace.